The UAE ambassador to the US wrote a Wall Street Journal op-ed basically saying, look, we never wanted this war, but now we're going in. They want to send the Navy to open the Strait of Hormuz. Canada, Australia, and Britain all said no thank you. But UAE said yes. And Turkey's Erdogan, who is himself not exactly a pacifist, told UAE don't do it. America will use you as a punching bag and leave. He's right. And he knows it because he's watched America do exactly that, repeatedly to everyone. And here's where it gets personal. India's oil companies are losing 24 per liter on petrol and 20 per liter on diesel every single day. The petroleum minister went on Twitter to take a victory lap about not raising prices. Cool. Except he didn't mention that when oil was cheap, they also didn't lower prices. They just quietly doubled excise duty from 9 to 19. So now when the minister says, we're absorbing the loss for you, what he means is taxpayers are absorbing the loss for oil companies because of a war within a post started by a country we didn't criticize while retweeted a one-year-old photo of Modi and Trump. India's stock market lost 33 lakh crore since this war started. That's not a typo. Lakh crore gone. France's finance minister said 30-40% of Gulf oil production capacity has been damaged or destroyed. Getting back to normal, 3 to 4 years. The Philippines has 30 to 40 days of fuel reserves left and declared a national emergency. And the European Central Bank chief basically said, whatever you think the damage is, double it. After Gaza, millions marched in London, Berlin, New York. Where are those people now? I'll tell you who is speaking. Brazil's President Lula, who said, and this is a direct quote energy, why does everyone with power think they own the world? We are not a colony, we are free. Spain's Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez banned America from using Spanish military bases to attack Iran. These aren't global superpowers. These are mid-sized countries with enough self-respect to say, this is wrong. Iran literally asked India through BRICS channels to play a role. India said nothing. We got a tweet from the American embassy with a one-year-old photo. Look, I know this feels overwhelming. It is overwhelming. But here's what I need you to understand. When world leaders sit in comfortable rooms and laugh about oil markets while cities burn, that's not an accident. That's a feature. A world kept poor, distracted, and dependent is easier to manage than a world that's educated, organized, and angry. The question is, are you going to be the person who connects the dots or the person who waits for the 8 p.m. news to tell you which side to be on? Iran has been fighting every major Western power for 28 days alone. And somewhere in Washington, a man is asking his aide if he can talk about a statue. We deserve better than this.